Oh my goodness, welcome to the Point Extra Lounge. This is Enosh. It's happening, it's coming. 2021, Zack Snyder just announced on the live stream on Vero that I can barely talk. Zack Snyder's Justice League is real. It's coming 2021. Look, even the dog's excited. Harley Quinn's excited, aren't you, Harley? Yes, you are. Oh my gosh, guys, it's real. All this time, all this speculation, this stuff of wondering if it was coming, if oh my gosh, it's true. It's real. It's tangible. It is coming. It is there. I'm at a loss. Oh my gosh, I am like losing my mind. I wish that I had been live streaming for you guys myself when he just announced, because it was so nonchalant. If you guys were on the live stream and watched him, it was just so like, well, hey, there's, I can't show it to you, but I got this. What do you think about this? That, and just shows that that it's coming on HBO. Oh my gosh, guys. It's real. It is absolutely real and happening. Man, I'm telling you what. What's up, Sky? What's up, William? What's up, Man of Martin? That's awesome. That's an awesome name. Oh my gosh. Folks, we are getting Zack Snyder's Justice League. Right, William? Now I got to go out and I'm going to have to get HBO Max, right? Holy cow. Yes, Angar, they just finished the live stream. In fact, they finished and then they were still on because they forgot to come off, and they said, are we still on? This is amazing. I tell you what, there was a part of me, like, I watched Man of Steel today with them. I did the whole thing, and I just kept thinking, man, what if it's not, right? Like we've thought it was going to happen before, and it just didn't happen, and just didn't happen. All these false starts, with Comic Cons and other cons and events and stuff, and oh my gosh, he drops it. He drops it that it is definitely coming in 2000. He's like, well, you have to wait 2021. Are you kidding me right now? I mean, seriously, are you kidding me right now? I'm in absolute shock. When they brought Henry on during the stream, that was just an amazing thing. And I thought, maybe something. But then, this lady, the lady who asked the question at the end there, it almost made me feel kind of nervous that she was asking the question, because, she seemed like, it didn't seem like she was put up to it. Now I'm guessing that she was probably prompted to bring up the question, but it just seemed like, oh man, like a fan is just bringing this up out of nowhere and saying this and putting it out there. Hey, what about the Snyder Cut? When are you going to release the Snyder Cut? What are you going to do with the Snyder Cut? And he had the typical kind of bounce around answer, of, well, I can't release the Snyder Cut. If I was going to do it, he even made a joke. He says, if I was going to do it, I would have put it out on, a flash drive and just left it in a bathroom somewhere, right? And they got into a whole joke about that. But, oh man, William, I know they have kept this one really close to the chest. They have played this one very well for us. I got to say this, and we'll probably talk about this with the council at some point this week, but I think we all have AT&T to thank for this, because the powers that be that were at Warner Brothers were not going to let this happen. They did not want to let this happen, but now it's a new day, folks. It's a new day, right? Right, William. I right now. I tell you what. I've had my fallouts with AT&T in the past over their whole Uverse service. That's a whole other thing. But today, AT&T is my friend, because AT&T buying out and owning now Warner Brothers and all that stuff, for them to come out and do this is absolutely freaking amazing. This is fantastic. This is excellent news for all of us. For all of us fans who have, especially all of us DC fans. I want to talk to you DC fans out there. You guys have weathered more than you should have had to. We have had to go through more junk of listening to people put us down, mock us, make fun of us, talk about the movies that we love in a negative way. And look, I think we all understand where there's flaws in movies, but the absolute hate and vitriol against DC fans. And this is a win for the fans, folks. This is an absolute win for the fans. The fact that the fans have gone to bat for this for so long is just amazing. Tiffany, I know, but it's happening. She's working, and I'm making a lot of noise right now. But it's happening. Oh my gosh, folks, it is happening. I'm just But like I said, it's a testament to the fans. It's a testament to the fact that the fans have gone to bat for this thing now for so long and said, look, we know it's out there. We want it. Right, Dom, I got something on my screen here. Dom just said finally on-screen dark side. He said, like he admitted, we got some stuff that you got to do. So they are going, all the rumors about how they're going to throw some money into it and make it happen. It's true. Darth Tasty, I love it. Get in there and make some spaghetti tacos to celebrate, right? This is a spaghetti tacos kind of day where you celebrate this. Well, Sky, here's the thing. Darkseid was originally supposed to be in Zach's vision and in Zach's movie. It was not supposed to end the way that it ended. It was not supposed to be the way that we saw it. Caleb, I know, bro. The Snyder Cut is coming. Like I said, we're gonna have to do a whole thing in the council just on this now. I mean, we did our day yesterday about the Snyder Cut and all the rumors and everything, and I'm just super glad that this came out like when it has, because I'll tell you what, otherwise we would have wasted that whole day and everybody would have looked back on us and gone, oh, look, you guys just jumped on a bandwagon. Look, everything was pointing in this direction. And man, guys, we have so much to look forward to as DC fans now. This is one of those things that you're in the middle of quarantine, and it has sucked, but something like that, right? Jason, I agree, man. I agree. I tell you what, I think what I'm going to try to do is if the council, I know that Johnny is busy. I don't know what Zach is doing, but those of us who can, I think we should go live and we should talk about it. But guys, we are getting the Snyder Cut. We are getting that movie. And yes, Sky, it is going to be an original movie, but with more scenes, and it's going to be like a whole different movie, because when Joss Whedon got in there, he completely changed things. He completely changed the look of the movie, the feel of the movie. He did a bunch of additional shooting, reshoots and stuff to change the feel of the movie, to try to make his jokes work, to try to make his plan and plot work for the movie itself, where Zach had the movie there. But they didn't let him finish his movie, and he had to step away, obviously, with what happened. I am so happy for Zack Snyder, for Zach being able to, for Zach being able to realize his project, his art, and to be able to overcome. I think that this is going to be therapeutic for him, given what happened to his daughter. Just everything, to be able to finish this, to be able to complete this part of his life. And folks, this means Mustache Gate will go away. I love what Henry said. Henry said, I would love to be able to, well, see, that's what that means, right? Oh my gosh. So this clears up a lot of stuff, because they're obviously going to have to add some things and do some things. Like, who knows what this is going to mean now? So, like, like the more my mind is processing what this means, it means that my mind is just absolutely blown with what this means, because this means now, uh, and yeah, I'm a fan. Take it for what it is, guys. I'm a fan. I'm loving this. This is fantastic, because this means Henry being on there, talking about how I'd love to play the role again, talking about how, I'd love to do it without the mustache and all that stuff. That's what this means, folks. And we talked about it in the council yesterday. We talked about, if this is successful and we all get together and we, I love it, Jeremy. I love it. We won, Mr. Stark. I love it. But if we get together and we support this thing and we show AT&T and Warner Brothers that there is definitely a market for this. Jeremy, I'm right there with you, man. I'm overwhelmed. But if we show them that there is a viable market for this, and that this is something that we want, that we have wanted for so long, and we will get behind this, we will support it. We will come back even and say, hey, look, if you do a video release, we're going to go buy it. We're going to go buy it in droves because we want to support this thing, right? Oh, I love it. I love it. It's 1 a.m. in Indonesia. What's up, Indonesia? Isha? Isha? I hope I got that. I hope I pronounced that right. Hey, welcome. I'm so glad you're here with us right now to celebrate this, because this is a party, man. This is party time right now. This is like, celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you what, man. Right, Jason? Man of Steel 2, Justice League 2. What comes after that? Man, I know it took 4 years, 4 years to get this, but we got it. It's here. It's real. See, here's the blessing of this too, because so many people have been attacked for believing in the Snyder Cut. Now, my thing is I have never, here at the channel, like, we really try to deal in fact, right? We don't try to go off on fringes and go off on tangents and stuff. We have our moments where we speculate, but we call it just that, speculation. There are many outlets who report stuff as being fact that's just absolutely not fact, and we just really try not to do that here at the Poindexter Lounge. We try to remain true to what is actually out there, the news that actually comes out. And the Snyder Cut has been difficult to report that way, because every time you would see something supporting the Snyder Cut, there'd be something that would come out negative about the Snyder Cut, that it's not going to happen. I mean, even this last week, we had that, where news outlets were reporting, yes, it's going to happen, and then it was, no, it's not going to happen. And then, like, literally the next day, it was, yes, it's going to happen. And then here we are a day later, and it has happened. And so, with that being said, man, I know us here at the Poindexter Lounge, we are going to fully throw everything into this. We are going to talk about this for some time now, because up until we see it, because, man, this is just fantastic. This is fantastic news. This is just, it makes me so happy. Does this make you guys happy that it validates all those people? All the people who have supported the Snyder Cut, the idea of a Snyder Cut, even in the face of being mocked and ridiculed by the industry, and told it would never happen, and told it didn't exist, and they would never bring Snyder back. This is unprecedented. We talked about this in the Poindexter Council yesterday. This is unprecedented. For them to go back and allow a director to put back his original vision. Thanks, Izza. Have a good rest, man. If you can sleep. Cheers, man. But seriously, the idea that they're allowing a director like Zack Snyder to go back and finish his artistic vision, man, it's unprecedented. It's stuff that we've never seen before when it comes to movies. Like, usually the studio would just write it off, say, nope, we're done. We tried. We gave it a shot. It didn't succeed. It didn't do what we wanted to do. we're moving on. But the fans were relentless. The fans would not say no. The fans would not let go. I know, and we might get Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern and Darkseid and all of these other characters that we've been wanting to see now for so long. Um, thank you, Zack. Thank you, Zack Snyder. This guy has also, you got to give him credit too, because man, he has fed the fire, hasn't he? He has fanned those flames now for so long, putting out little tidbits here and there, dropping little hints here and there, getting the cast and crew together to say stuff here and there, and now look where we're at. Look where we're at. It is all been fruitful. It's all been something that came to a head, and here we are, and we can boldly say and stand firm as DC fans, as Zack Snyder fans, as Justice League fans, and say the Snyder Cut is not only real, the Snyder Cut is not only a possibility, the Snyder Cut is happening. It is coming. 2021. It is coming. It's here. It's here. Can you taste it? Can you feel it? Can you? Oh my gosh! It's epic. It's just everything that I had hoped that it would be. Just to be able to come on here and report to you guys that yes, the Snyder Cut is real and it's coming, and I'm excited and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be able to watch this thing, to be able to talk about this thing with you. Man, Jason, Caleb, this is awesome. This is awesome, 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 awesome news. I can't even put enough awesomes behind this of how good this is, because honestly, how many of us honestly like sitting there today, even watching it, just going, maybe it's not going to happen. You know, maybe they're not going to talk about it. Maybe they're not going to release it. Maybe they're going to, back up off on that and everything. And they didn't. He nailed it, man. I love his nonchalant way that he just kind of eased into it and was just like, well, we got this. We got this little thing that we can show. Fantastic. Just fantastic in every single way. Well, I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you're seeing this live, thank you for joining us live, for joining me live and experiencing the joy that I had the moment that it happened. I had to throw a hat on. I was like kind of like semi-napping on the couch while watching the movie and listening to him, talk about the movie and everything. And that was just fantastic to be able to sit and hear the director talk about each scene in one of my favorite movies of all time, Man of Steel. I mean, it is literally just a fabulous movie. And to have that, and then at the end here, just drop the bombshell that the Snyder Cut is coming to HBO. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. Guys, look, stay safe, all right? Stay at home. Stay safe. Don't try to go out before you have to, man. You gotta see the Snyder Cut. You gotta do it. You gotta be around here to be able to see this. I hope that. Oh, Caleb says I hope this reinvigorates Ben Affleck to be like, you know what? This was fun. I like it. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I hope that it instills something in everybody, and that it brings people back around. He's in a better place now than he was when he left the role, and so is it possible you can do your Robert Pattinson Batman who doesn't want to work out, right? You can do that Batman. If you really want to do that Batman. But you know what I love about this? Cristiano says, yes, finally, I'm so excited. We deserve better than the piece of trash they gave us. Derek says, the question is, do we have to wait some more? Well, that's things we have to wait until 2021 because they have to finish the movie. The movie wasn't finished, right? So he had a cut, but he didn't have all the special effects. He didn't have certain things in place. I'm sure that there's probably some more scenes that they have to cut, that they have to, film, right? And right, Jason. Now the conspiracy theories are gonna fly as to how they tried to shut it up, about how the people who were running Warner Brothers tried to shut this thing up, tried to keep this thing down, tried to smash it into the ground, while Zack Snyder tried to keep it alive. And the fans and people, this is going to be something, folks, that I guarantee you within 10 years' time, there's going to be documentaries made about this thing right here. So stay tuned for that, because there's going to be a lot that is discussed over the next 10 years about Justice League, about Zack Snyder and his vision versus what we got, and why it was suppressed and what really happened behind the scenes. So, Jason Granger says, Ben wants to come back so Robert isn't working out during quarantine, right? Yeah, we will fight back. Now Caleb says, release the Ayer cut. So they can remove Patterson and reinstall Batfleck. You know what? I don't know that they would do it, because I think that they have to wait until this movie is released before they would make any decisions about where they would go forward with the DCEU. I don't know. After seeing this today, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? Money talks, right? The real thing is we need the J.J. Abrams cut of the Rise of Skywalker. I agree with that too. We need the longer cut that doesn't cut stuff out. See, that's the thing is these studios need to get out of their ways. They need to let these directors put out the movies and we talked about that in the council yesterday too. Is that these studios need to let these directors see their vision through, direct the movie, write the movie that they need to write, to put out there, to get out to the public. And don't cut out the scenes that make it make sense. You can't just throw a bunch of jostled scenes together, right? Like, and just say, well, that's your movie. You know, I mean, because that's what happens. And then, unfortunately, then everybody steps back and goes, well, this movie doesn't make any sense. You know, what is this movie? I don't understand this movie anymore, because it doesn't make any sense. So there you go, folks. Well, hey, thank you for joining me. This has been an amazing day. This will be a day long remembered. It has seen the rebirth of the Snyder Cut, for sure.
Zack Snyder fans.
Hold on a second.
Two people that I can't even imagine how good it feels to be
I don't even
them
understand. What in the
today,
world?
because of the long-awaited, the long battle, the
Hey, this is weird.
announcement of
This is
the
weird.
Snyder Cut.
It's like,
wow, there's a lot to
I
talk
don't know how
about.
Geeks
I
and
don't know
Gamers
much
just
about
took over
this.
my
I'm
live
obviously not a
stream.
big
But
Snyder
okay.
Cut fan in terms
Well,
of,
I'm gonna let you all
I'm not a
go.
big fan of
We'll talk
Snyder
again
DC, so
real
I don't know
soon.
a lot about it. I
See you
did
later.
watch the
Stay
presentation.
nerdy.